Don't have a rich uncle? No problem. On October 3rd and 4th, I'll be your rich uncle. And I'm going to show you how to build real estate wealth from scratch. And this isn't a boring seminar. This is the Real Estate Wealth Summit 2.0. 2 days. This is the best in business, dropping their insider knowledge that you won't find on YouTube, TikTok, or anywhere else. And guess what? It's free. That's right. You don't have to spend a dime. You don't have to get on a plane. Just log in, take notes, and take action. Deals will be made, partnerships will be formed, and lives will be changed. No more waiting for a miracle, and no more wishing you were born into money. This is your shot to take control and build wealth on your terms. October 3rd and 4th. It's free, online, life-changing. Be there.
Passive income, you can see $1,000.
Hey guys, we're live at the Wealth Summit right now. I'm trying to see if we can connect it here real quick, so give us a second.
Hey guys, we're live at the appreciation over 27 years because you only have single families and it's maybe not cost effective. If you were to change these numbers around, and we'll give this link, you could play around with it. You can feasibly save 40-50% of what you invest if you're at that 37% tax bracket. So it's a very powerful tool. And I encourage everybody to, as you figure out your real estate plan, tax planning is really a big part of it. And it's something that you should really focus on. Self-directed IRAs, you can build up a retirement account. If you had a corporate job and you're rolling over, you could use that to do real estate deals, to do private lending. I don't know if John Heyer got involved in this. I know he's tied up in some other things, but there's some great resources on self-directed retirement accounts, solo 401ks that everybody should pay attention to because you can funnel a lot of money into it. 1031 exchanges, if you already own property, you could actually trade up into a larger passive multifamily. If you have, $500,000 to $1 million of proceeds and you don't want to buy another building that you want to manage yourself, you could essentially trade into a larger multifamily building, a self-storage facility. There's a number of great reputable operators that will welcome your money and help you structure it. And you can basically defer your taxes almost indefinitely through that. And then
Can you make it be
personalized planning? I'm just going to tell a quick story. I've got a buddy who's a personal injury attorney, lives in North Carolina, probably makes about $2 million a year.
Jack?
His wife was, they had a few kids, but his wife was still working. I think they had a nanny and she was making like $100,000 a year.
And us
she
talk
didn't mind her job, but she wanted to keep busy.
YouTube.
And once they got into investing in real estate,
This is how it'll work. You're not hearing Jack.
15 hours a week and qualify as a real estate professional. It requires 750 hours a year in real estate and 500 rental property activities.
We're live now. We can only hear you.
All right.
If I put the mic there, they'll hear Jack.
Yep. So, guys, we're live 2 times. We're live here
On the Wealth Summit 2.0. Guys, I put a link in for the VIP. The VIP gifts are ridiculous. You can come watch it now live. If you just want to sign up, I can also give you the link as well. If you give me a second, I'll find it. Robert, what are we learning today? This is day 2, right?
This is day 2. It's been action packed. I mean, we just talked to Rob Wolf. He was telling us about tokenizing real estate through the blockchain. He's telling us about the 4-year halving cycle for Bitcoin. He was amazing. He's going to give a cold wallet as part of the VIP gift, I think, and put some money in it for us. I don't know if he was going to do that for everyone or if that was a raffle. I'm not sure how that was going to happen.
Pretty sure it's a raffle.
And then we have had just tremendous value being poured into our community from speaker after speaker. We've still got some of the heavy hitters coming up. Richard Taylor's going to be with us later on. You guys, if you haven't seen Richard Taylor, he's out there as a property wholesaler, teaching people how to do creative deals, changing lives. He's got one of the biggest real estate investment communities. I think he's on, what's that platform he does his stuff on?
Discord.
He's on Discord. We just closed a deal with him yesterday, actually. I sort of talked about it. We closed a deal with him 2 or 3 days ago, which was one of the biggest deals we've done in a while. And yesterday I closed a wholesale deal where I made $8,000. One of the smaller deals I've done in a while. But we're closing deals with Richard Taylor. He's going to be in here in a little while. We have Dave Steck coming back to talk to us again. Don still got to speak.
Who's Dave Steck?
Dave Steck is my newest mentor and friend. He is, I believe, teaching people how to win the money game and add zeros to their net worth at a level with which I've never seen before. He's one of the most polished speakers I've ever met, and he always delivers it. He's super captivating. He and I are going to do a little fireside chat in a couple hours. In an hour, I think. Anyways, you guys come over here. Join us on Wealth 2.0. Jump in. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that like button.
Share this with your friends.
Share it with your friends. We're just trying new stuff here, going live in 2 places. Never done this before.
I should put the link in the chat for the summit, guys. If you want to be in this Zoom call right now with us, we're going to be in and out today. So we're going to leave the live open. We'll come back. But right now, the biggest takeaways that you can get from here, if you're on the sideline about real estate, if you don't know where to start, our first day yesterday was ridiculous. You know, all you had is entrepreneur after entrepreneur just saying, look, you don't need to be the smartest guy in the room. You don't need to have the money. You don't need to do anything but just have massive action and ready to go.
Dude, wasn't
Just
it amazing how
start
every
somewhere.
story is the same?
It's
Like,
great.
I mean, everyone starts broke.
Yep.
No one starts with money. And all you ever hear is you got to have money to make money.
Yeah.
And that you can't do with it if you don't have the education. You can't do it. You've got a million different things being told to you about why you can't do it.
Crazy.
And yet every single investor that we've had on started with nothing. And they've gone on to do whatever it is that they go on to do. A couple of them are centimillionaires and billionaires, and they're I mean, everybody's got their own story, their own way they get there, but it all starts the same. It starts with taking massive action. It starts with changing those limiting beliefs and believing, hey, I could do this.
Yeah.
And then starting. You just start dirty, you start ugly, you get in the game. You do not need money, guys. If you watch us, if you follow us, you know we say that all the time. Money's not the most important part of the thing. The single biggest thread has been, really, we haven't had one guy that came. McKenna talked today, and he talked about buying $7 million worth of real estate using $5,000 out of his pocket.
Yep.
$5,000 to own $7 million worth of real estate.
Crazy.
And he came from a family that had some money, but that's not the way you do it. You start with nothing. You start by going and being aggressive and getting in the game and finding the freaking deal of a lifetime. We say it all the time. 98% of the people that watch us will never do it. I'm sorry that that's true.
It's sad that it's true.
It's sad that it's true, because every single one of you could do it.
Yep.
And we see that again and again. Dave Steck, he's adding zeros.
Yeah.
He's creating family offices and generational wealth. He's worth a lot of money. His son has done two multi-billion-dollar businesses. So
It's crazy. It's
He
amazing.
started in a trailer park, guys.
And these are the rooms you want to be in.
yeah,
This is where you get better. This is where you get better. This is where I get better. This is the only way that happens.
if you're in the room with your mom and dad who do what your mom and dad do, telling you that you can't do what you're going to do and you need to go get that piece of junk job,
9 to
making
5.
minimum wage,
Safety.
get that 9 to 5 safety. What a disaster. What a recipe for failure.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Get in the game. Become an entrepreneur.
Join
Get
us here.
Financial freedom, guys.
Join us here. And today's a little different than yesterday. So today we're actually going into these breakout sessions and talking directly to everybody here. Any question you have, anything that you want to ask us directly today, you will have 4 chances to do that. Sign up right now and join us here live right now. You'll get the link and you'll be here with us. And look, right now, Jack is going through what he's going to give away to the VIP members, which is freaking sick, which is nothing compared to all the gifts that all these great speakers are giving. Yesterday, we had a billionaire on, Jeffrey Hazlett. You know, we talked about this on the cruise. How many people you think we need? Who do you think you know that can get us a call with the president? And then we met the guy.
That we were talking about that, and then the next day he's like, "Hey, I've got his phone number in my phone."
I went on Celebrity Apprentice on. I fired people too.
Yeah.
I love the guy. If you want me to call him now,
I didn't even think about that, but you're talking about his gift to our VIP members who are watching Wealth 2.0 is a 1-hour conversation. So you're going to talk directly with a guy who's got the president's phone number.
Yeah.
Wow.
Freaking
wow.
Sick. It is awesome. So guys, join us here. The links are in the comments there. I forgot to put them in the descriptions. I'll work on that. But join us now. It's just a different animal here. Like I said, we're gonna stay live a little bit longer, but we're gonna cut it off pretty soon.
We'll pop in and out, but we've got to be actually in this Wealth 2.0 for the most part.
Yeah.
You can watch it while we're doing it here, and you can hear what you can hear. But it's free, guys. It's easy. Just go over there. Just click the link.
Yeah.
We hope that you upgrade.
Just join.
If you missed yesterday, you can get the recordings of all of the speakers that
True.
we had, plus pick up all of their free gifts. And you even get a ticket to our next event, which is a month from today, called Freedom Flippers Live, where we're actually going to take a 3-day intensive boot camp and teach you how to become a deal finder.
Wow.
And teach you how to become an operator, and actually teach you how to be the person who funds other people's deals.
That's awesome. I wish I had that when we started.
I wish I had that when I started.
Yeah.
I started with Carlton Sheets telling me that I could do it. And I was just dumb enough to go, "Oh, he said it, I'll do it."
Yeah.
I didn't have a clue.
Yeah. I started with at least, 12 to 14 hours a day of just shooting content, and then waking up in 4 hours to go shoot some more content.
Payne. You're like, work 12 hours with Robert, and then Robert sends me off to work 12 hours editing videos.
Yes. And then I have to sleep somewhere in between. Let's cut into this conversation a little bit here. Let's listen in.
Help with that, both in the U.S. and he's pretty knowledgeable about the Puerto Rico side as well. Jack, thanks so much for coming here. Guys, if you didn't get a chance to grab those links from his talk, they will be in the dashboard, so you'll have access to them. So don't worry. And then if you're watching the recording, check your VIP dashboard as well for the free gift. And then, guys, Jack, thanks so much for being here, man.
Yeah, if I could, just one other quick plug is I know
please.
I've done Robbie's podcast before, and Robbie, we had a great talk, like a 2-parter. So I do have a podcast, Alternative Investor Mastermind, and a YouTube channel, JCAM Investments. So there's a bunch of great content, including me and Robbie having a 2-hour conversation that we cut into 2 parts that we did a deeper dive. So feel free to check those out as well.
Jack, if you could actually send the links to the Summit team, either to me on WhatsApp or to them directly, we'll get those episodes added into the dashboard as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll grab them now. I just, we had a screenshot, which I bypassed just as I was going through. But I think, there's me and Robbie. There's me and Robbie right there.
We need to do that again, Jack. I'm ready to get back together. You're back on island.
I'm in town all next week. If you're staying on the.
I am.
staying
Let's
on.
do it. Let's do it.
Awesome.
You know,
Let's
come
absolutely do it.
into the studio and let's get together and we'll do it again.
I absolutely will. Here, let me stop the share. But yeah, I'll grab those links and send them over to everybody.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jack. Have a good one.
Great. Thanks, you too.
Jack, that was awesome. Thank you.
That was really awesome, guys. Huh? Man, yesterday we had amazing speakers. Today we're having amazing speakers. It just doesn't stop. And guys, don't worry. We will have a break coming up in just a little bit, but we are changing it up. If you've missed Adon's earlier announcement, we're going to be doing 2 breakout rooms hosted by one by me, one by the team over there in San Juan, Robert and Adon. So if you need a break, those breakout rooms are coming up, but we'd love to talk to you, get to know people, answer questions. But let's introduce our next speaker, Bill Halleck of Aceland Mortgage.
Oh.
He is a seasoned pro. He's someone that I've done business with personally. We've done a couple different transactions together, and it is awesome to work with him. I don't like working with bankers and with lenders. Typically, they're very annoying to work with. Bill is completely the opposite, guys. He has such a good attitude of how can we get this done? How can we solve problems? What do we need to do? I mean, on our last transaction together, we had a really bad appraisal, and we were able to come up with solutions together where I think most people would just write off the loan and, you know, they move on to the next one. They won't take the time to do that. So Bill's a lifelong entrepreneur. He's dedicated to consumers, industry professionals. He's empowering people to build wealth, to build businesses. Bill, welcome to the stage, man. Glad to have you here.
Can you guys hear me? Am I good on the?
Oh yeah, Bill. I thought you were coming in here. I was about to leave, but it's all good.
Whenever Adon and I are in the studio, we're actually in Bill's studio. So
Yes.
I think we spend more time in Bill's office than Bill does because he goes back and forth to New Jersey.
Yeah, so if you guys are in town, come to the studio, use the space, check it out. It's part of the fun. So, all right, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Share. Here we go. You guys tell me if if I'm looking good here.
So, guys, we're gonna give you a sneak peek into this interview here with Bill.
25 plus years into 20 minutes.
He's
Bill's
gonna
got a
he's
presentation.
he's gonna give us a presentation. So, if you guys want to see this presentation, ask your questions, be part of the breakout sessions where you'll be able to ask us questions directly. Sign up right now from the link in the comments and join us here live in this Zoom. It's the only way that we'll be able to interact today. We put up the StreamYard, but we won't be able to interact more than we are right now. What we're doing, it's like NFL commentating on this Wealth Summit right here. This is,
I'm sure
This is
right
just
now what
something
we're
else.
doing is a bit of a cluster. I see we've only got like 6 people watching us.
yeah. So those 6 people should just come join us here. Why are you over there?
The easiest thing to do is to just join the Wealth 2.0 Summit. The link's right there in the description. It doesn't cost you
The
anything.
comments.
Right in the comments. We'll put it in the comments.
It's in the comments.
It's in the comments. In the comments. And yeah, maybe we have some dynamic speakers coming up later on in the day. I'm going to listen to Bill for a little while, so you guys enjoy, but hopefully you'll just pop into the Wealth 2.0 Summit.
Pop in, guys.
Me in through New York down to like Delaware. So I had a good territory, learning, growing. But the entrepreneurial bug was in my veins and I wanted to do something. So I kind of set up the brokerage we have today. That was back in 2003. So, before the crash, through the crash, after the crash, I've been writing loans on the front lines this whole time. So I feel like that's a good value point that, a lot of folks don't have that background when it comes to mortgage, right? They got into it because of some random reason, blah, blah, blah. So our quick little presentation today is going to be called Financing Your Portfolio. Okay, so what we're going to talk about, we're going to touch on a couple different things. Let me just see if I get in here. So why does financing matter, right? Like a lot of people have the mentality, I want no debt. I want everything free and clear, blah, 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 blah. And, theoretically that does sound attractive, but in reality, if you're someone starting out and you're coming from a place where you don't have a silver spoon and you don't have, parents who've left you big assets and, you're building from scratch, you're going to need to learn how to leverage, right? It's just, and even if you have a portfolio, you need to know how to leverage and how to use it correctly and how to do it properly, because you don't want to get crushed if the market moves against
This
you.
guy is talking about some important stuff, guys. So join us over here. Good afternoon, Kevin. Get off YouTube and join us here in the Wealth Summit. There's the link.
Show of hands on the call, or you can just nod or whatever. I mean, how many people have heard of Robert Kiyosaki and the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, right? It's one of the staple books that
The Purple
made one of
Bible.
the introduction.
That is what we use. That is, I probably know more real estate investors who started with that book and with nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just completely changed their lives. And that's all you need. Either a book or a group like this here, all working together to figure out how we can move up to the next level. And that's all we did here at this Wealth Summit. The amount of value that these speakers are bringing, you're missing out on if you're watching on YouTube right now, because I get tired of holding this mic up to the speaker and I'm not going to hold that forever. So I'm about to cut this live, but guys, join us over there. It's a whole day. We've been going from when? From 12
Started at 12 noon.
now
We're going to go to 6.
to 6 o'clock. And this is just a taste of the people that are coming to talk. This
And
is
I
going to be
think
ridiculous.
What we should do is after the 6 o'clock is over, we'll invite the Wealth 2.0 people to come back to YouTube, and we'll do a YouTube live tonight.
Yeah.
And I say let's just unpack what we just saw over the last
just
couple
do that.
of days.
But it's way better. You can wait till 6 to get unpacked, or you can come and join us and just get all the knowledge that's being dropped here. And not only that, if you sign up for the VIP, you get a couple great things. You get a general admission ticket for our next 3-day boot camp about starting, funding, and operating your next business through flipping.
After that 3-day
And then-
boot camp, you're ready to go into business.
100%.
You'll have what you need.
100%. And then here, if you miss day 1, day 2, and day 1 are completely recorded. You will have all the recordings, and trust me, you want to have those recordings. You want to go through them because there's just so much knowledge being dropped in these 12 hours that it's just, you have to watch it over and over again.
Don, yesterday at the start of the day, I told everybody, try to get one thing that you take away from each speaker. And throughout the day, I was consistently getting 4 or 5 ideas that I'm going to implement, that I'm going to use to make
know.
money. I mean, look,
I saw you
and
take
I've been
notes.
doing this shit for a while, right? And still,
Yeah.
I hear Dave Steck saying, I'm just writing down every word the guy says. Like, because I really want to add a 0.
Yeah.
I'd love to go from
Oh,
10 to
that too.
100 and 100 to a billion, and let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's make this
Let's
money.
do that. That dude started out living in a freaking trailer park. So anybody who's listening thinking that they can't do it because they don't
Yeah.
have, or they can't do this, that's just all bullshit.
It's all limited mindset.
Limited beliefs
Yep.
kill your dreams.
Just gotta go. So guys,
Jeffrey Hazlett
oh my god.
freaking offered a 1-hour strategy call. The dude's in 5 Hall of Fames as a businessman. He's done the C-suite executive thing. He told us that list is smaller than the amount of people that have played in the NFL. Like that's a crazy small list. And we were talking about it a little while ago. He's got the freaking president's number in his cell phone.
Yeah.
And you're going to get to, because you upgrade for $97 to the VIP on the Wealth 2.0 Summit, you're going to have an hour-long call with that guy.
You
You couldn't possibly get an hour-long call with a guy like that
ever.
for $97. Are
No.
you freaking kidding me? They'd laugh at you.
That's a $10,000 call.
They'd laugh at you.
Ridiculous. So guys, take the time, go sign up for VIP, go sign up for the Wealth Summit. Join us over there. And even if you don't sign up for the VIP, there's still a bunch of free gifts you get. But the VIP is where it's at, man.
We only got 3
Join
people
us.
watching, so I think people are popping over there. That's
I
very
hope
cool.
so.
We're back up to 5 people watching. If you're watching this right now, we're also live in the Wealth 2.0 conference. It's free. Links right there in the chat. Just pop into there
Yep.
and listen to Bill Halleck. Bill Halleck is bringing liquidity to the island of Puerto Rico. Bill Halleck is telling you how to finance your portfolio of real estate. Man, the value that you get, the price is right. Get
Jump
yourself
in.
over there, guys.
Jump in.
We're going to be live on and off today. And then probably tonight we'll go live and we'll unpack the last 2 days of Wealth 2.0.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave the link up, but we're gonna hop out for a while. Hopefully you join us for the breakout session coming up in an hour. We want to see you there. Ask your questions, and if you don't show up, we still love you. But at least subscribe and like the video.
Give it a thumbs up, guys. Hit that little thumbs up thing. That little icon really helps us out.
Yeah, thank you guys.
A little thumbs up. Don't have a rich uncle? No problem. On October 3rd and 4th, I'll be your rich uncle. And I'm going to show you how to build real estate wealth from scratch. And this isn't a boring seminar. This is the Real Estate Wealth Summit 2.0. 2 days. This is the best in business, dropping their insider knowledge that you won't find on YouTube, TikTok, or anywhere else. And guess what? It's free. That's right. You don't have to spend a dime. You don't have to get on a plane. Just log in, take notes, and take action. Deals will be made, partnerships will be formed, and lives will be changed. No more waiting for a miracle, and no more wishing you were born into money. This is your shot to take control and build wealth on your terms. October 3rd and 4th. It's free, online, life-changing. Be there.